All right, we are here with Coach Grice, head coach of West Bloomfield. So we're here actually on a Thursday night, not on a Friday night, a little different. We're here for Amir Herring's announcement. He picked Michigan. So what was going through your head when he made that commitment?
Well, he told me his Final Four, and when I look back the experience of him going back and forth to Michigan, knowing that we have former players there, and former head coach Ron Bellamy is there, I wasn't surprised. I think when Michigan offered him a freshman year, that was his dream school, and I think he gave other teams an opportunity to showcase their talent. It was Michigan to beat. Let's put it that way. So I'm happy for him, excited for him that he got this process over with, so he can look forward to our senior season and get ready for this championship drive.
What for fans that haven't seen him ever play, how would you describe his game?
I would describe his game as a grinder, someone who can take a guy and drive him back 10 or 12 yards and just have that nastiness on the football field. So I think that's the type of player they're going to see at Michigan, a guy who's going to get stronger, who's going to be a guy that's going to, be able to combo to the next level. I think that's the type of player he's going to be.
What do you think about the fit? I mean, overall, I know he's a high academic student as well. On and off the field, how do you think the fit is with him at Michigan?
I think the fit is perfect for him because he's a high academic kid too. So I think the combined academics as well as their great football program, I think those two, they connected all the dots to Michigan. And it's the proximity to his family. He's a very close-knit family. His mom and dad is very supportive in his life, and they're actively involved in the recruiting process. So to be able to play in front of that family again each and every weekend, that'd be a tremendous opportunity for him and his family.
He's actually not the only Laker going to Michigan.
No.
He's got Samaj, a teammate of his.
Yes.
So what should Michigan fans, they kind of already know a little about Samaj because he's been committed for a while, but what should they expect his senior season? I know this offseason he's been doing really well on the 7-on-7 circuit, but what should we expect from him?
I think by we having our entire offensive line back from next year's team, and our quarterback is in his second year starting, I think with the opportunity to get more time thrown, we're going to throw a little bit more than usually we've done in the past. So you'll see Samaj is explosive. We're going to use him on defense as well as safety because he's an athletic guy, can cover anyone. But he's going to be a guy we move around a lot, Samaj. But to have Amir blocking for him and blocking for our quarterback, that'd be tremendous help to give him more time to throw the ball. If he got more time to throw the ball, you can't double team Samaj. Samaj's still going to catch it on you. So Samaj's one of the guys, he's a playmaker, and you got to get him the ball, and he's going to make things happen.
I got to ask about Michigan, too. They got a guy you're pretty familiar with, and Ron Bellamy up there. How was it seeing him on TV and win the Big Ten title and do all that, and also Donovan make a pass in that Big Ten title game? How was that seeing those guys where you either coached with or, you helped develop over these years kind of flourish at Michigan?
Ron Bellamy, he built this program from the bottom on up, and he put us on the map. But to see him on TV every weekend, it feels odd to me to see this guy for 10 years. We next to each other week in and week out in games and big games, and to see him on the sideline doing the same thing. It's a great feeling to know, hey, we got one of our own out there coaching college football. And that's a tremendous help for us as a program because every now and then you hear the words West Bloomfield and they talk about us, and that's another promo for our program and promo for our current players. But that play against Iowa when Donovan threw the pass, if you go back in our history, that's a common play for us. We have multiple plays like that because Donovan was a quarterback growing up in the youth league. So he was able to throw at least that pass.
Just last thing I got to ask about the team. I know off camera we talked a little, 9 starters on offense coming back. How are you feeling going into the season?
Well, the expectations are high here at West Bloomfield, as always. The difference between last year and this year's team, last year's team we was young. We had to replace 17 starters from the championship team. This year, those guys are back. They got a year up under their belt. They a lot of confidence. And so it's that talent is being molded into the type of team we want to be. So we're going to be explosive, we're going to be big, we're going to be physical, we're going to be fast, and now it's a matter of just putting it all together into a championship team.